Time for another walk. This is Brian with your Kansas City Chiefs hype video for this week. We're playing the Denver Broncos. So we got a AFC West rival, and these guys are on a tear right now. They've shut out their opponent last week. Their defense is, well, the best word is aggressive. They're strong, they're fast, they hit hard. They've got a good defensive line, middle linebacker, secondary, edge rushers. I mean, you name it, they've got something going on pretty much everywhere on that side of the field. Fortunately for us, we should have Sammy Watkins back to complement Tyreek Hill at wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes, we'll just have to see how he does on this Thursday evening. He's still a phenomenal football player and has kept us pretty close in these games, even though we've had some issues with our offense and our defense. We've got to figure out a way to put some points up on these guys. Fortunately, their offense is not quite as strong, but we don't want to underestimate them. They've got Philip Lindsay at running back. He's a quick, shifty guy, and we've had trouble tackling guys that aren't anywhere near as quick or shifty as Philip Lindsay. So if we don't get him in control or keep him under control, we're going to have a lot of problems. So the name of the game this week is aggression. We've got to match their level of aggression. They're going to play hard, fast, physical football. And if we don't do that, we're going to put ourselves in a bad position again. If we're going to have a chance to pull this season out from the pits of despair that our fans seem to be in, then we've really got to step up and take it to Denver this week. Those guys are going to be ready for us. They've been watching footage of our strengths and weaknesses, and they realize we don't have a lot of strengths right now. They are going to have trouble covering Tyreek, Sammy, and even Travis Kelce, even though he hasn't been quite as reliable as we're used to seeing. So it's very possible we could put up 25, 30 points this week, and maybe that'll be enough. We'll just have to see. My fear is turnovers. We have not done a good job holding on to the football, and if we're not able to do that, we will find ourselves in trouble. So we've got to be very aggressive. We've got to secure the ball. If we could establish a run game in any way, shape, or form, that would be tremendous. As good as their defense is, I don't think they're going to be able to shut everything down. We're going to have to find a way to get the ball to our playmakers in space, and that could be all the difference we need to pull one out this week. I'm looking forward to seeing how we do. This is the time where you find out, are we ready to step up to a challenge? We're going to pull less punches than we have been. I think the guys are going to have to decide how bad they really want it right now. They were kind of just like, well, it's just one loss, or, well, we didn't play too bad. But they've got to be realizing that they've got to step it up. That goes for all of them. Everybody on the team has got to find a way to step up. I think Pat understands he's got to be able to throw out of the pocket better if he's not able to scramble. Damian Williams, he's got to understand he's going to have to start generating some offense on the ground. Not just catching the ball and streaking down the field, which he's good at, but actually pushing his way past the defensive line and the linebackers and getting into the secondary. If he can do that, we'll win this game. If he can't, it's going to be tough. So we'll see how it goes. I think we'll pull this one out. Denver's still going to be tough, and seeing us play a defensive-minded team after these last 3 weeks playing more offensive-minded teams, that's going to be really interesting. So regardless of how upset you are about how the team is playing, please keep supporting our Chiefs. We've got to do our part too. If we slack up, we can't blame the team for slacking. So go Chiefs. Love you guys. If you like my content, leave a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you after the game.